I've seen even 20 years buying pieces of land. So I would like to advise people, if you're in your 20s, don't think that you cannot do this. You start the journey, because we are not selling high-end products. We are selling for the middle income earners, because this is the largest group that is looking for properties. Between say $1 million and $5 million, they can afford depending on their income. So this is Irene Ndegwa, and this is my story. Karibu Nyumbani. Of even starting real estate, because I was like, no, how do I start? But then when I got the chance, I came for the interview and passed. In the first month, it was a challenge. Switching from administration, back office, now to being in the field, being a sales and marketing person. But I got to learn so fast, and how I came in thinking that it is so difficult, it turned out to be the other way around. It was easy, and clients were accepting the products, and even now they accept. And I think that really challenged me to work extra to where I am, to having made several sales in 1 year, and I feel great about it. Yeah. What really pushed me to join real estate, or why I was okay 50-50 with real estate, is how I have seen people who have joined real estate change their lives. You know, I get inspired by the fact that I don't want poverty anywhere in my life. Like, I've seen it, like I've seen people struggling. I want to change my life. I want to change even the people around me. And real estate so far has enabled me make a difference. And I am sure in the next few years, I'll have made a big mark in the real estate field. So my big motivation was now becoming a source of inspiration even to others, whereby you provide housing. Like, let's say, for example, I get a client today, they want advice on where to invest in real estate, like is it plots or is it houses? They are coming from renters, they are tired of paying rent, and they are still not decided whether to go for plots or for houses. And I come in, I become that bridge, and I'm able to advise them accordingly, and they are able to decide whether to take the plot to develop on their own, or maybe for speculation, or maybe go to the housing, whereby we build these houses in 1 year. So in a span of 1 year, like what you're doing on Saturday, these are clients who bought with us last year. We are handing over these houses to them on Saturday. So it's a big joy seeing you are working to provide this basic need, which is housing, and you make people happy, families are happy. So this really motivates me, and it makes me work extra hard to make more families happy, have houses or plots, because this is the only way that you can change your life. So us as Nyumbani Concepts, we do affordable housing in plots. So most of the clients I've seen buying are, you can say, 50 years and below. I've not seen 60 years old. Maybe they are buying for a son, but not for themselves. But 50 years and below, 45, 30, I've seen even 20 years buying pieces of land. So I would like to advise people, if you're in your 20s, don't think that you cannot do this. You start the journey, because we are not selling high-end products. We are selling for the middle income earners, because this is the largest group that is looking for properties between, say, 1 million and 5 million. They can afford depending on their income. So I'm saying people who are between 28 and 50 is the largest group that is buying. So those who are between that age, you can always contact me. I'll give you my contacts. You can always contact me. I'll advise you on where you can invest depending on your budget, because we usually have houses and plots, and they are not the same price. Challenges are there, because there's no job that doesn't have its ups and downs. Like personally, most of the challenges that I've gone through is, let's say it's raining. Let's say it's the rainy season, and maybe you don't have a car to go to the site, so sometimes you have to Uber. Okay, so these logistics and transport of how the client is going to get from point A to the site is always on me. Like if it's my client, it's going to be on my part. So I have to go through that, because make sure that the client is comfortable. Maybe I can take an Uber, I go to the site, so this is going to be an expense on my side. And at the end of the day, you might find that I might take an Uber, even maybe 3,000, 5,000, and at the end of the day, the client doesn't buy. So those are some of the challenges, like maybe the rainy seasons, the distance. Some clients, you're planning with them, they come for the site visits, you have planned everything to the site, they have confirmed, and then at the end of the day, they pull out. That's also another challenge. Another challenge is where you find that you have taken a client to the site, they have liked, they have loved. Now when it comes to commitment, it becomes a challenge, and there's nothing you can do about that. The client pulls out. So you see, these are some of the complications that come with it. But also, the other side, whereby when you make a sale, commissions are good, it's joyous. So it covers the challenges. There was one time that I stayed for some time without making a sale. And as I told you, commissions are always better. And if you don't make sales, no commissions are coming through. So when that time I stayed for some months before making sales, I felt like I need to move on. Maybe it's not the right thing. And then we were hit by COVID. You know, COVID has really affected the market. So when you combine that you've not made sales, COVID comes through, nobody wants to spend their money, it became a big challenge. But there was light at the end of the tunnel. I got a client who committed like in 2 days. So I was like, oh, when you want to give up is when things get better and sweeter. So I decided just to move on, not give up. Since I joined last year, October, I've been able to make several sales. I don't want to name the number, but I've made sales, because that's why I'm here. If I would not have made sales, I would not be here by now. So that's an achievement. I've made sales, and I'm also expecting to buy my car next month. I hope I'll invite you for this. And I think also being able to provide for myself, provide for my friends, my family, that's also another achievement. I've not lacked since I came. Yep. I would say my mentor is my mom. I've seen my mom do it. You know, being brought up in the village, you know, not like these days that we have small families. Our family is large, and my mom was able to provide for us education, food, clothing. We never lacked anything. So I drew a lot of mentorship from my mom, and I really thank her for that. Thank you, mom. And I have seen her struggle, but has never lacked, even for a single day. So I thought to myself, why should I not be more than the way she is? And that's why I decided to join real estate, and I've seen it's a better field by far. In the next 5 years, I see myself being an investor in real estate.